Is British Columbia prime territory for electric ferries? Wait, electric? Don't worry, I'm not nuts. I'll make sense of it in this video. Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm that car guy Tim, and today we're going to tap into the buzz surrounding electric ferries coming to inland routes here in BC. Now, electric cars have been widely available for a few years now, so it only makes sense that the next step in the electrification of our transportation network would be the ferry systems. Here in British Columbia, a former Crown corporation called BC Ferries operates the saltwater ferry system on the coast, while the BC Ministry of Transportation contracts several private companies to run their inland ferry service. Right now, the vast majority run on maritime diesel, while a few on the coast are dual diesel and LNG powered. Meanwhile, in Sweden and Norway, both have pure electric ferries operating, so it is possible. And if the Scandinavians can operate them in their winters, well, we for sure can operate them in ours. So that problem of retaining charge or charge efficiency in the winter, well, it's moot. The Norwegian ZeroCat is a prime example. A 10-ton, 800-kilowatt-hour battery powers two 450-kilowatt electric motors, turning her Rolls-Royce thrusters that push her to a speed of roughly 10 knots. The ferry supercharges from a 260-kilowatt-hour shore battery during its 10-minute turnaround, which in turn is slowly recharged from the grid using 100% renewable power. The ferry replaced, by contrast, burnt 1 million liters of maritime diesel a year and produced over 2,600 tons of CO2 and 37 tons of nitrogen oxide air pollutants. Now, recently, BC had a few coastal ferries retrofitted with a glorified hybrid system, but the provincial Clean BC plan includes completely electrifying the inland fleet by 2040. Now that's less than 20 years away, which is a big goal considering the huge size of the inland fleet. The ministry has identified 8 inland routes where it's possible to run electric ferries with the current state of electric propulsion technology. Given that the majority of BC's electricity is already generated by renewable sources, the environmental impact of running these ferries should be less than their maritime diesel counterparts. I decided to head down to Kootenay Lake to ride the MV Balfour to check out the current state of the inland ferry service here in BC. So we're on the MV Balfour now, and we're crossing Kootenay Lake. This just happens to be the world's longest scenic free ferry ride. Yeah, so this one is absolutely free, and it is a world record holder. Now, due to coronavirus pandemic right now, you can't get out of your vehicle and wander around. And you know what? The views from your vehicle aren't too bad. I mean, you got your own tunes, you can hop out of your sunroof, whatever. It's a small little sacrifice that we can make to help the rest of the province and indeed the world get control of this thing. And with that coronavirus restriction that you have to stay in your own vehicle, I don't know what it's like before Corona, but now they stuff you in like sardines. Now, it was just announced that the $62.9 million contract to build the replacement for the Balfour has been awarded to Western Pacific Marine of Vancouver. The new ship will be ready in 2023 and will not only be greener than the retiring Balfour, it'll also be larger. It'll be able to handle 55 vehicles, much more than the Balfour's 28 car cap, along with more passenger space. The Balfour's replacement won't be completely electric quite yet, though. The new vessel will be configured as a hybrid diesel-electric with all the systems, equipment, and components for electric propulsion. She'll be fully converted by 2030 once shore power is installed and reliability of the technology advances a bit more. That's according to the BC Ministry. What are your thoughts? I want to hear in the comments what you think of British Columbia's plan to electrify inland ferries by 2040. Do you think they can pull it off? Do you think electric ferries are even the solution to help climate change? Voice your thoughts below. I love reading your take on things. But hey, that's all for this week. Thanks so much for tuning in. Share this with your pals and tell them to subscribe too. More awesome content on the way. Give this video a thumbs up if you would, and follow along on Instagram and Facebook at thatcarguytim. You'll want to be following along, some big news coming soon. Stay safe, stay distanced, have fun, get her done.